My name is Sarah Gardner, and I'm here to talk to you about my DAE implementation plan. There will be 3 cycles to my implementation. The first cycle will focus on the introduction of BrainPop, not only the navigation, but how they will use it in the classroom. The second cycle of the implementation will be reviewing Noodle tools and all the different techniques that can be used with that site. The third and final cycle of the implementation will be the students' application of the research they found using BrainPop and library research with Noodle tools, with note-taking and then forming a formal outline. With the first cycle and the students' first introduction to BrainPop, I will be creating a Prezi, as shown here, that goes over the step-by-step details that the students will need to take when navigating through the site. The students will then be able to go and navigate through the site themselves. They will find their way to social studies and then to the Greek gods section, watch the Greek gods video, and afterwards they're able to go through, play games, take quizzes, and do any other activities related to Greek gods to get used to using BrainPop. After being introduced to BrainPop, we'll move on to the second cycle where the students are introduced to Noodle tools. This will be done by watching a screen flow of how to create different note cards, bibliographies, and outlines using Noodle tools. The students will then get their hands-on experience by entering the bibliographies they have used and begin building their note cards. After the students have built their note cards with all the information they have researched, they will file the note cards in order of categories and then easily slide them in to the outline section of Noodle tools. As I said before, in cycles 1 and 2, I will be using Prezi along with ScreenFlow to explain to the students how to navigate and use the sites that we'll be using. To show this to the students, I will be connecting a computer to the projector in the room so they can follow along and see exactly what I'm doing on the screen. Each student will be working on their own personal computer and saving their information to the file for their class and under their name. My target audience for this implementation are 5th graders ranging from ages 10 to 11, and in this specific class there are 8 boys and 7 girls. The first potential obstacle that I might encounter would be technical difficulties. This means computers not working, finding replacements, making sure the projector is running well, and that I'm able to show my implementation instructions as needed. My second possible obstacle would be navigation issues with the students. I'm hoping to solve this by showing them the Prezi along with screen flows so that they'll be able to navigate confidently through the sites. My third potential obstacle is site glitches, where for whatever reason the site isn't working, or if you hit the back arrow it's not saving, and hopefully to avoid this I have gone through and played around with the sites and know some of the difficulties that can be had with it. That way when the students go in to use the program, I'm prepared to help them with those spots of difficulty. And that was an overview of my DAE implementation plan. Here is a photo of the 5th graders that I will be working with for this implementation.